Hi there! In this video, I'm going to be creating the damage for our enemy and the attacks for our enemy as well. And I'm going to be building this using behavioral trees. Before, I have created our damage system for our player using overlap events, like this. And I'm not going to be using the same thing for our enemy because I want to show how you can use behavioral trees for that. So if you want to set a new overlap event for your enemy, you could just do the same thing as here, almost the same thing. And there would be the need for a few modifications, like here I have our weapon attached to our character, and here I have just a single mesh, but you could use a collision box like this and set your damage system using overlap events. So in this video, I'm going to be using behavioral trees to create our damage, and basically I'm going to check if our character is close enough to attack during combat. If that is true, our enemy is going to attack and then deal damage. So I have two layers for our combat here. I think I'm going to create another one. So from trees, I'm going to get a new selector like this, place it here, and this one is going to receive a blackboard, a decorator, and then blackboard. That's going to be combat, and then is set just like that. And this one I'm going to modify this. So for this one, just remember to abort both, and let's go to blackboard. Here I'm going to create another boolean key. That's going to be let's see, can attack player, just like that. Let's go to our behavior tree again. Here I'm going to change this combat to can attack player and should is not set, just like that. I'm going to copy this, place, use this, and then place a little bit to the left. And here I'm going to get another, let's see, I'm going to get a sequence. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a sequence from this, and I'm going to add decorator. Let's see, the first one's going to be to see if we can attack our player, and then this needs to be set. And I also want to add another decorator here that's going to see if you are able to see our enemy. So let's see here, can't see player, because I am going to be outside this event, so I need to reset this if I cannot see the player anymore. It's because if I go to our character right now, let's see, it's not going to be working fine because I changed a few things here. But if I go to our character, our enemy here, if I go side scene, as you can see, it's kind of bugged. It's not the same thing. Our perception system is working only for the vision, and that's fine for now. That's great for now, but I need to be able to reset this. So for that reason, I want to be here only if our player can attack, and then it can also see our player, because as you can see here, oops, kind of hard to get behind him. If I am behind our enemy, he's still close enough to attack, but he can't see me. So why could he attack me? So let's see here. I'm going to do this. So basically, I think I'm going to, I'm going to get this a little bit to the left. And here I'm going to get a new simple parallel, just like this. And basically this is going to play what I place here while this other function is playing. So I could just get a move to player, and while moving to our player, I'm going to check if I am close enough to attack. So for that, I'm going to create another task. Let's go to footprint base. I'm going to create this in our task folder. This is going to be check defense, just like that. And then I'm going to override our receive execute AI, just like this. And let's see. So I want to first cast to our Wukong player character, just like this, because I want to get the distance to this player right here. So I'm going to get the distance to this, get distance 2, just like that. And I'm going to use our controller bound, that is our enemy, just like this. And let's see, I want to see if this is less or equal to, let's think a bit. I think maybe 200, or yeah, I think that's working fine. I'm going to check this in game to see the right value for this. And you could also play this game over and over again and see what value is going to suit you best with your animations and so on. So let's place this pin here. I need to get our reference for our Sun Kung Kong player character. And to get this, I'm going to get our blackboard, just like this. And then I'm going to get value as object, make literal. And I think the name of this is player. Let's see here. Yeah, player. Copy this name. Place it here, just like that. And then use this object here. And it's going to be working fine. Now I'm going to create a branch, so that if our player is close enough to attack our controller, if our enemy is close enough to attack our player, then he's going to, let's see, I'm going to get our blackboard. I think I'm going to make like this. I'm going to make a root node here, and then other one here, just place it here, yeah, like that. And then I'm going to get value as bool, make literal. So this is going to be for true and false, because I want to be checking and change this value as well. So I want to set this value as bool. So set value as bool, just like that. Going to be this one. The name is let's see, can attack player. Let's copy this name. Now I'm going to place in our make literal name. Oops. Just like that. So the first one is going to be for true. So I'm going to set this to true. And if he is not close enough, then it's going to set this to false. Just like that. And then don't forget to get our finish, execute, just like that. And we need to place both pins for true and false. Make add success, compile it, and something's not working. Yeah, I need to make this here as well. Compile it, save it, and let's go to our behavior tree. Here I'm going to place our check distance test, just like that. So while our enemy is moving to our player, he's going to be checking the distance. And let's see here. And if he can attack our player, if the distance is here, if this is true, then he's going to break his action, then goes back here. He can't do this action again, and then he's going back here. So he will go back to this function, this sequence, because he can attack a player, and then he can also see our player. For that, I can get animation, the animation, and let's select our attack of stuff, something like A, just to give an example. So I'm going to save it. Let's go to our game. Should be working fine. Yeah, he gets close enough. He's going to be playing the same attack, just like that. If I go away, is going to keep playing the same attack, because I need to break this function as well. So I need to create a check here as well. So let's see. I think I'm going to be using a simple parallel here as well. So I'm going to, from this I'm going to get simple parallel, just like that. And while he's playing this animation, he's going to be checking the distance, and it's going to also do damage. Yeah. So I'm going to get this check distance. Let's see it here, just like that. And then I need another text to do damage against our character. So just remember that you can use overlap events if you want. But in this behavior tree tutorial, I'm going to be using only behavior trees for that. So I'm going to create a new task. So let's 0.base base. Here I'm going to create a test that's going to be named deal damage. And let's see. I'm going to overwrite our execute AI. And from this, I need to get our player get soon. Oops. I want to cast our Sun Wukong player character just like that. First, I'm going to get our blackboard. And then I'm going to get value as object. Make literal. The name is player. Player. Place our reference to our cast just like that. And let's see, I'm going to have some player character. I'm going to see if I can edit this variable outside this stats that is health. And I can't, but if I select stance attribute and expose on spawn, now should not pose any problem for us. Let's go to enemy behavior, let's go to dynamic, and here I'm going to get our health, and get health, and then I'm going to subtract, let's say, so our player has 100 points of health in the start. I think our enemy should be able to deal, let's say, 10 points of damage. Yeah, I think that's good enough. You can use different values if you want. I think I'm going to be using this. So I want them to set health, just like that. Please remember that I'm not using the max health function. I'm going to be using our health only, because if I change our max health, it's going to change how much health our character can recover, and that's not what we want. So just place this pin to our health like that, and should be working fine. Yeah, now let's get our finish execution. And yeah, compile it, save it. Let's go to our behavior tree. Now I'm going to get our deal damage, just like that. And as you can see, I can place only one from this. So I'm going to get a sequencer here. Yeah, I think I'm going to be getting a sequencer here. There is no problem choosing this. So just like that. And yeah, this should be working fine. I think our enemy is going to deal a lot of damage, because this is going to be played a lot, because he's going back here and here over and over again until he ends his animation. So our enemy is probably going to deal a lot of damage. Let's see if this is going to happen. Yeah, it took out of our health in only one strike. So let's go back here. There are multiple ways to fix this. I think the easiest way for this is just to create a decorator, blackboard, and actually not a decorator. I'm going to back here and add a cooldown like this. Make it of, let's say, 2 seconds, because I'm going to be using other attacks as well. So yeah, one thing that I learned using behavioral trees is that many times when we overcomplicate things, we create a system that has a lot of bugs. So sometimes just keep it simple, because that way is easier to fix things and understand what is going on wrong. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this 3 times for 2 animations, just like our character has a combo, our enemy is going to also have a combo. So yeah, I'm going to copy this, place this here, and I'm going to push this a little bit more to the left, like that. Yeah, that's enough. Place this here. Yeah, that's better. Then here, and again. There's the option to create a specific task for this as well if you want. You could make a task that's going to change between animations. Here I'm going to set our different attack. That's going to be first attack B, and then attack C. Should be fine. Let's save it. Let's go back to our game. Let's see now. Yeah, I think he's going too fast. And I also think if I dodge, it's going to do damage the same thing. Yeah, equal as before. I need to see if you have immunity. So let's go here to deal damage. And I'm going to also see if you have immunity. So let's get immunity, this one. And I'm going to get a branch. Just like that. So now he's going to play this only if he's going to deal damage only if you don't have immunity. Actually, I need to get a not blue. Yeah. Not blue, and yeah, that's not beautiful. Let's see here. Push this a little bit to the left. Like this. I'm going to make a straight line here. Yeah. A few pins there. And here as well. Yes, 1 second. Yeah, that's a lot better, I think. Yeah, it is a lot better now. And please don't forget that if this is false, I need to set this to our executions, our finish execution as well. So compile it, save it, and yeah, that should be working fine. I'm going back to our game. I need to enter combat mode. And let's see. I'm going to try to dodge. In 1 second. Yeah, our enemies don't just too fast. Yeah, he's able when he is in immunity, he's not dealing damage, but our enemy is attacking too fast, I think. So there, I think I'm going to just create another wait between these events, so that after this is going to wait a bit. Yeah, that should be fine. So I'm going to get a wait. Let's see here for the first one, I'm going to use half second, just like that. For the next one is going to be, let's say, let's place the wait here. For the next one, let's say 2 seconds to give time to attack and not be attacked back. So let's get another one, another wait of 2 seconds, just like that. Yeah, should be better now. Let's see. Yeah, he has a wait. He's going to wait a bit and then attack again, but the first attack is going to be a little bit rapid. Yeah, our enemy is still with our behavior tree after that, and I need to destroy our enemy. So let's see. Let's go to our enemy P. Here near our depth function, I'm going to, let's see. Before the animation, I'm going to break this. So I'm going to get controller. And for this, I'm going to get brain. That is brain. 1 second. Cast to brain component. I could. Yeah, I think I'm going to cast to AI enemy. This one. And then get brain component. This one. Push this a little bit to the left. Like that. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to make a cast. Our any controller. Then I'm going to get our brain component. And let's see, I want to stop the logic, so just type stop logic. Now our characters, our enemy should be able to die. Yeah, just like that. Compile this, save it. Let's go back to our game, and then I'm going to try to kill our enemy once again. Yeah, he placed animation, and then it's going to be destroyed. Yeah, just like that. It's working fine. I think there is another wish or another problem here, that is, I noticed in the last video that if I click here in our widget, he's still able to attack. So I think I'm going to just create another variable for this to fix this. Let's go to our count player character. And I also have noticed that we have a lot of booleans for can do this or can't do. So I think I'm going to probably create a function for to check all of this. But the problem is that well, a few of these functions, a few of these booleans, I want to be true in one of these statements and false in the other. So I think I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to create another function here. This is going to be to, let's see, can do. A very simple function for this. So there's going to be a lot of boolean types input because I want to check what it can or can't do. And that's, let's see, I'm going to be, yeah, let's go to our function again, can do. And I'm going to get all of these variables and I'm going to place it here and I'm going to get the values for all of them. So the first one, I want to see if I am in combat. And let's see if this is, I want to see if this is the same as this. So I can get a equal for that, and I think that would be working fine. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing this. So let's see. Yeah, I think I could do this and get the value back. So it needs to be equal to all of this to get another branch. Let's see here, branch. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of this, so that we don't have to see this a lot. Let's get our attacking now. And then let's get dodge. I don't know if you're going to need immunity, but I'm going to place it here just in case. Running, casting, overlap. I am not sure if I'm going to be using this, but yeah, there's no reason to not be using this. This, yeah, I definitely want to be needing this here. So I'm going to just copy this, paste it here, like this. Yeah, I think I need to separate this a little bit more. So for the first one, this don't need to be pretty because I am not going to be going back here a lot. Let's place this here as well, like this. Then this one here. And let's create another one. That's going to be for a new one. That's going to be this right here. Yeah, just like that. So the first one, yeah, that's definitely not great. Let's see here. I'm going to adjust this a bit, just a bit. Yeah, nah, that's way too awful. So we'll just make another one here for all of them. No. Let's keep like that for now. And because I'm already spending a lot of time here, and I don't want to spend time with this function, so let's just get our attacking. And then the next one's dodge. I need to place this pin here. And then this one is going to be immunity. And let's see. I think I'm not going to be using immunity. Yeah, for here there is no need for that. Definitely there is no need for immunity here. I'm going to delete immunity. So let's delete immunity. Place it a little bit like this. And this one is going to be for running. Next one's going to be for casting. And overlap. Yeah, definitely there is no need for overlap. Delete this. Delete. Make like that. And I'm going to get a int boolean. Create a few pins here. Place it here. Place it here. Place it here. Place it here. Now place it as fits in our branch. And select our can do. I'm going to create output. That's going to be of, let's see, can, no, let's see, but I don't know the name for this. This should be something like, let's see, true. Yeah, I'm not, I don't think that's the best name for this, but I can't think another name for that. So let's just select it like that. So teaser true node is going to be for true, as true, and then for false, just like that. That way you know if you can do this or not. Compile it and save it. Let's go back here. So I could just, let's say, here I also need to see the mana. Yeah, that's going to be a few things that you can change here, but I could get our can do here. And I need to see, I want to be in combat mode. I don't want to be attacking. I don't want to be dodging, and I don't want to be running and nor casting. Just like that. So instead of using that, I'm going to just place it here, place this pin here. I need this mana right here, so I'm going to just delete everything here. And let's get another int and boolean. I'm going to delete this one. Like that. Place this pin here. Just like that. I think now should be easier. This is for our special attack. So I'm going back to our game and I'm going to test this. If this is working, should be working fine. So let's get it to here. Yeah, he's able to use our special attack. Let's go back to our sum compare character and I need to modify this for everything. Let's see. Yeah, just like before, this one, the mana value is different, but I'm going to just copy this. Then I'm going to delete this here, place it here. Yeah, just like that. Let's see, where do you need this? So I need this in our dodge. Yeah, I think there is a lot of things that could happen to block us if you are not using that type of thing here. So I don't want to be dodging, and I don't, yeah, I'm going to use the same thing here as well. And delete this is not statement as well. Delete is not statement. Delete this, place it here. Should be working fine. If it's not working, I'm going back here and see if what I need to fix this. Should be fine for that. This one, select combo. Text montage. I should be using the same here. Yeah, this is for attack and I should be using the same thing here. Let's see. Yeah, combat needs to be set to true, attacking not, casting not, and I don't want to be, yeah, actually I want our character to be able to run and attack. So yeah, I'm going to set this to true, and I don't want to be dodging, and this is not here, nor casting is. So I'm going to just delete this here, like that. Delete this any statement, place it here. Just like that. Should be working fine. compile it, save it. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now that I thought about, I think there is another thing that you should fix. That is, if I come back here, and let's say that I get another enemy. I don't know what type of game you're going to be building, but let's say that you have both two enemies in your game. As you saw before, let me show you first. So if I have our enemy here, he's going to come back to me, just like that. He's going to keep running after me. But let's see what's happening if I get another enemy here. So as you can see, artificial intelligence needs a lot of adjustments. If this enemy is in the field of view of our another enemy, it's not going to be working properly. There are a lot of adjustments to create show specific games, and I can't cover all of them. But for this, there is a easy way to check this. That is, let's go to our enemy. Actually, let's go to our enemy controller. Let's go to enemy, and here in the enemy controller. And here at the start, I'm going to get another actor hashtag. And for that, I'm going to create a tag for our enemy. And I want our enemy to ignore actors that has these tags. So I'm going to here, let's search for tags. Let's create a tag, name it enemy. Because I don't want our enemy to attack themselves. So let's go back to our AI enemy. And let's see how I'm going to do this. There is one problem by using this method of using actor hashtag. That is, if our enemy is on our field of view, and let's say, let me show you first. I think it's easier to show you. Let's get a branch, and I'm going to move this a little bit to the left, like that. This as well. Yeah, and I'm going to get actor hashtag. So yeah. This was beautiful done. Now I'm going to break this. I'm going to leave it here. Yeah, I'm going to break this line a bit. Just no, I'm not going to be breaking this line. Let's get another one for this, just like that. No, actually, I'm going to just get it from here. And I'm going to check if this tag is enemy. If that's true, he's going to this branch. And I want to, let's see. If that's true, he goes through this branch. He's going to do the same thing, and I think he's going to ignore our player again. Let's compile this, save it. Let's go to our game. Yeah, it's not working as I wanted. But if I go to our AI enemy now and I place this on false, on statement false, that's going to this branch like before, and I jump one branch here, so just like make this like this. Now should be working properly. Yeah, now it's working properly. That is because even though he's seeing our enemy as well, he's still setting our player, he's still setting the same tag as before. So now he jumps one. If he goes through that, of course, if you have, let's say, dozens of enemy, that's not going to be enough. You need to build modifications according of your game. So let's say if you have, let's say you have another type of NPCs that's going to be allies or something like that, and you want your enemies to be able to attack them as well. There's going to be need of modifications, but for this system, this is working well. Let's see here. Yeah, this is working very well. And I think that's it for our damage against our character now. In the next video, I'm probably creating our depth for our character. And I am also going to be creating, let's say, I'm going to be improving a few of this just to make it a little bit easier to understand, like I think I'm going to create a new function for this because as you can see, it's almost the same thing. And I could create a function from this and just get the weapons that we don't want to be attached and so on. It would also be easier to get new weapons to your system. So yeah, I'm going to be doing this in the next episode. And thanks for watching. And I hope to see you soon.